This is a practice exercise video solution. For this practice, we're going to start with a new untitled document and begin by selecting Create Form. We want to create a cylinder form. By selecting cylinder, we first need to select a plane, and then we need to draw a circle. In this case, I'm going to use 75 millimeters. Instead of placing that 75 millimeters with the Enter, I'm going to hit Tab, and then move into my cylinder dialog. From here, we can modify the diameter value more, for example, by simply selecting 75 in the diameter box. For the rest of the values, we can use any of the values that we want, but I'm going to increase the height to 35 millimeters and leave everything else the same. We're going to say OK, and now begin modifying the cylinder. The first thing that I want to do is select an entire vertical edge. I can do this by double-clicking on one of them to grab the rest of the tangency. We're going to select Modify Edit Form. We're going to view this from the top, and note that the direction is not relative to our selection. We can modify this so that it is relative to the selection, and then we can pull it out, creating a cam lobe shape. I'm going to come out a distance of 30 millimeters, change the coordinate space back to world space, and then left-click in the canvas area to deselect that. Next, I'm going to double-click one of the upper edges. Holding down the Alt key, I'm going to begin dragging it up to create an extrude. While that edge is still selected, I'm going to use my Scale tool to scale it inward. This allows me to make a rounded or tapered section. If I wish at this point with it still selected, I can move it up or down to change the shape. From here, everything looks pretty good, so I'm going to select OK on Edit Form. The next thing that I want to do is finish the form. Back in our design workspace, you can see that we've made a smooth surface based on that form body. You can continue to make modifications, but from here, let's make sure that we do save this design, and I'm going to call mine Form-PE, and then save the design.